Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Well. Well, I never. Oh, we gotta talk about this one, Cows Gang. Now, let's go on this Instagram page. You have a woman by the name of Savannah Craven. Now, she's married to a gentleman, I believe he's Indian. And her marriage last name is Antao. But I'm just gonna say Savannah Craven. She's Catholic, she's a wife, she's an activist, and she's against abortion. She's from New York City. She have a YouTube page, she have a Twitter page. She's known on social media. Me personally, I never heard of her, but evidently people have. She does interviews in New York about different things. You know, from what I see, she's not for feminism. She seems like she's conservative. She seems like she's definitely pro-life. Also seems like that she do march for women. I'm looking on her page, and she's against Planned Parenthood and stuff like that. And she's been doing this for a while. Now, on Instagram, she got over 94,000 followers. If you click on her YouTube page.
No, this woman just assaulted me here and now listen. My partner just hit me. So get a job. We have jobs, idiot. Oh my gosh, it was so satisfying to watch.
So you heard that. Now, what I just played a sample of was on her YouTube channel. She got over 12,000 subscribers. So she's doing a thing, doing interviews. Her husband is also the person that's filmed behind the camera. And she's in the trenches, and she's definitely against abortions. Now, let's talk about what happened some weeks back. She did an interview with a woman at the time from New York that we didn't even know who it was. We didn't know who she was, but now we got the name of this woman. This woman is 30-year-old Brianna J. Rivers. Now, let's talk about this. This pro-abortionist was outside giving her an interview. She walked about nowhere, gave an interview to Miss Craven. Miss Craven was talking about abortion, stuff like that. And what ended up happening, because in my opinion, Miss Brianna J. Rivers couldn't take it. And she wasn't ready for this type of debate. She ended up giving Miss Craven the Ike Turner fadeaway. You can't make this up. So go ahead and play the video right quick. I'm just gonna play, it's like a 9-minute clip, but I'm just gonna play the 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And I want y'all to check this out.
Doesn't make sense to me. Don't ever sit here and lock yourself down with a man who already told you he doesn't want to be with you. I
agree with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them.
You can.
Should we kill the kids in foster care? And
why not? Why not? If that's the case.
We should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
Who's going to take care of them? I need to know the percentage of people who take children from foster care and abuse them and molest them, who make them like personal slaves.
We should just kill them.
Statistics before you come to me talking about pro-life.
We should kill the victims of molestation.
I think, what does this have to do with molestation?
You just mentioned people molesting children. We should kill the kids in foster care is what you said.
What I'm saying is in general, overall. If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical.
It is.
It is. Who are you, Nancy?
I sound dumb.
You sound dumb as
okay.
It does, because even as teens, people explore. And it's like, as funny as you want to be, people should still have the choice.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Stop him.
What's wrong with you?
Stop him.
You have a...
Oh my God.
Hey, what the f did you do? She attacked my wife.
Your wife just attacked me. Why you still following me? Why you following me?
You're going to get arrested. Look. Don't worry.
She just punched me in the face. We were just doing a street interview with my camera and everything was fine for over 20 minutes or however long we were filming, and then she just punched me in the face. Oh my God.
Now, you saw she bust her face right in the top. And when you look into the New York Post, the title said pro-life activist left covered in blood after being sucker punched during a New York City street interview on abortion. And then after she punched her, the husband who was filming decided to, push out the way, and, he checked on his wife, and, he followed Miss Rivers for a while. They called the police. They didn't know who she was. So her face was all over the internet. Everybody was trying to find out who this woman was. And just to let you know, I don't know if I told you, Savannah is only 23 years old. She's a reporter for a group, Live Action, and this is what she do, for a living. Now, look at her face, the aftermath. Her face is bloodied up and it's fucked up. So she was posted on her Instagram about the situation, find out who this is. Now, what I want to show y'all is the comments from some women who actually said that what she get. That's her fault. I don't blame that woman. Now, a lot of people say, hey, this ain't right, find her, lock up and stuff like that. But you had a lot of people that actually said it was cool. Like, for example, now I'm on this woman page by the name of Sansa Ray. Sansa Ray she was a YouTuber and stuff like that. She's known on social media. She had multiple abortions and stuff like that. She have chose single motherism. She try to play like she's, fair, but she's not. This is the same motherfucker that faked her death for months to get attention. And motherfucker still roll with her after she did that fake ass. But what do I know? I'm from Cottage Grove. But let's look at this comment right here from this woman. She said, LOL, as a New Yorker, I don't see an issue here. Some people was cool with it. Had no problem with it. And 44 people, you got likes, you got laugh, you got love. You only got one person with the surprise emoji. I'm not surprised. Now, because how dare you tell me that I can't do nothing with my body? It's my body, my choice. See? So some of the comments, people were saying that she was antagonizing her and stuff like that. That, you should have walked off. Now, this person said, this is only a chopped version. Interview lady was the antagonist. That's how she does to get a reaction. Bet she won't be on that bullshit no more. So it's comments like that. And then also another person said she was antagonistic and condescending, as well as putting words in her mouth. We all know that pro-lifers only talk crap about taking away a woman's choice and never worry about the child once it's here. Quit antagonizing people with your one-track minded thought process. Regardless of how you feel, it's not anyone's business what others do to their bodies, their choice, and any repercussions as well. Now, she has a point when it comes to that, but when it comes to this interview, what the woman could have did was say, hey, I'm done talking. I see what you on. Let me get out of here. So that what you're saying is right, but they ain't got nothing to do with the video. Reverend X, speak your piece.
You got me now, you figured me out, you income poop. You figured me out, you got me red-handed.
So yeah, man, that's bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was the husband filming, I would have probably put the camera down and beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't for this walk away, but I get it. They'll probably say he wrong, he shouldn't have did all that. But as far as I'm concerned, he defended his wife and he wanted to keep her grounded till the police came. I ought to knock their ass out. But here's some good news for anybody that cares, because some people are like, hell no, that's not right. On April the 10th, the Bronx woman, 30-year-old Brianna J was arrested on Thursday and is charged with 1 count of second-degree assault for the incident found her attacking interviewer Savannah Craven Antao. And again, she's a reporter of pro-life advocacy group Live Action. Now, before she got caught up, when all this was surfing and going around, Ms. Rivers came out and said, I need a platform to share my side of the events. She has 7 million views, make me out to be a child-killing monster. Well, that ain't got nothing to do with you being a monster for being a child killer. It's when you start punching a woman because you couldn't handle the fire. But I'll continue. Making me out to be a child-killing monster when she knows the truth. She railroaded me into all of this. She needs to release the unedited footage with her relentless antagonization on a subject that is very touchy. I will not allow my image to be defamed by this woman's actions. Anyone who knows me knows how respectful I am. I don't even litter. That's a good one, I don't litter. There's no way you believe I'm punching people for disagreeing with my POV. So if you ain't punching because of a disagreement, so you saying that she put her hands on you? Because that's the only way I can see why you punched her. But that was she say, and yeah, she's locked up. She probably out on bail, of course, but she's locked up. She charged. And Savannah came out and said, just got the word from detectives. Brianna J was arrested. God is good. She thanked the police. Blue Lives Matter. Justice is served. Thank you, God. And all this is because abortions. Now, what she also said on Facebook, Miss Rivers, she said to Savannah, I sincerely apologize, but cannot sit around and allow you to continue pushing this one-sided narrative. I understand hands being put on someone is never the answer, but throwing rocks and hiding your hands is worse. And she shared this on Facebook. She knows the truth and she needs to release the footage in its entirety. Savannah's a professional antagonist, not a reporter, and the truth will be told. But yeah, she's been locked up and she is charged with that. Now, the thing about it, if you go on her Facebook page, let's go on that right quick before I get back on the couch. Now, you go back on her page, she got pictures. I guess she living a life. Say she lives in the Bronx. She's from Columbus, Georgia. She's single, and I guess she's in the newspaper, I'm assuming. Yes. And the title in the newspaper says, I play soccer. Yeah. So let's look at the comments right quick. This one says, sue them. This one says, play soccer is crazy. This other person said, are you still playing victim? This other person said, you look ridiculous trying to pretend that you're the victim after everyone saw the video. How about you learn some manners and how to either walk away or learn to debate? You just proved to many you are just an unhinged liberal individual. Now, I'm not going to read everything, but yeah, that's definitely an unfortunate situation. But yeah, very interesting. Hell nah. She showed posting her but I guess we'll see in court, what they're gonna do. Will she be found guilty or what? And to let you know, Brianna J posted a GoFundMe. She posted a GoFundMe, and I'm looking at the last post that she said, April the 11th. She said, Savannah has had her clan get together and report my GoFundMe page after being halfway to my goal. I've lost my job and I'm now facing legal issues with the funding is all in support of. This matter is supposed to be dealt with in court, but this woman has been stalking my social media platforms to continue antagonizing and harassing me. It's one thing to be upset about what's done, but cyberbullying, stalking, doxing are all very uncalled for. If you support her, do that. You don't have to tear me down the process. I've been scrutinized enough and she is still poking the bear. If you wish to donate again and get me to my goal, please contact me directly. Her trolls have been taking this too far. Wow. So now she did a GoFundMe because she needs money for insurance. And unfortunately, it was shut down, I guess, by, Ms. Craven's goons. So let me ask you this, Cows Gang. When it comes to 23-year-old Savannah Craven, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer? And not just her, but when it comes to Brianna J. Rivers, 25-year-old Ike Turner fadeaway queen, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows Gang, Cows Gang.